So, hey, Storm Freaks, it's Phil. Whether you're old or young, you've got to know about the video game Roblox. And I'll tell you what, if you play storm chasing games, then you know about the Roblox game Twisted. So we've got creators Will and Siri right here on episode 218 of the Stormfront Freaks podcast.
Woo!
Going green. Greenwich. Saddle up.
You got it, boss.
All right, welcome to the most entertaining and award-winning weather show. This is Stormfront Freaks Live, and it's brought to you by our good friends at windstormproducts.com. Whether you've got, if you're a builder, a homeowner, maybe you're a business owner, the key is you got to rely on Windstorm products because they have got top-notch exterior solutions specifically tailored for your home or business and all the coastal challenges that you have during tropical storms. And I tell you what, it doesn't even need to be a tropical storm. You might be dealing in a flood-prone area. You might be dealing with heavy winds. Like, Maz, when did we have in Cincinnati, what was the hurricane or tropical storm that came through and we had extremely heavy winds? Ike.
Yeah, that was Ike. Yeah, that was like 2011.
So yeah, I mean, you might live in Ohio and still need some of this stuff, but you can strengthen your property with confidence. Visit windstormproducts.com and you can fortify your space today. So thanks to all of our Patreon members. I'm going to actually get them scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. All of our Patreon team. Love you guys. Great. I'm sure we got a bunch of them in our chat as well. Jen. I tasked Jen tonight with keeping an eye on the chat, and especially if she sees any of our normal Patreon teammates and such, or if you happen to help support the show during the show live, we'll definitely get your questions in there as well. But you can become a part of our Patreon team for as little as $5 a month. We got a number of different tiers, some of which include exclusive Stormfront Freaks merchandise. I actually just sent out today. You guys know the floppy hats that we had chasing this summer. I just sent a couple of those out. And again, if you're EF5 or above, the first item you get from us when you're eligible is an exclusive T-shirt. And I've seen Serena, I've seen you wearing it. It's got it's the Stormfront Freaks logo, but it shows you where the wall cloud is, shows you where the tornado is, and it kind of identifies. It's kind of an educational little.
I wore that
logo.
shirt for my interview I did for Wired magazine.
Yeah, that's right.
I wore that shirt on that interview. Yeah, that's a sweet shirt.
So great opportunities. We love sharing some cool stuff with you. I was doing prize giveaways and things, but it's a fun team, and if you're part of it, you also get to be on our exclusive Facebook group where we like to post and share things that we don't typically post in our other social media accounts. But you can go to stormfrontfreaks.com and just check out the Patreon tab to find out more about that as well. Also, welcome to everyone joining the chat tonight. I got to do MJ's job tonight. Like I've got to.
You're doing great.
All the pushing of the buttons. I'm doing all the pushing of the buttons tonight, folks. So I'm leaning on the team. Yeah, I'm leaning on Dina and Jen and Maz and Serena to really run the show tonight. But I see Carly's on, as always. Love you, Logan. Layla's
We got great
tonight.
people on tonight.
Plombo number 5.
Plombo.
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy's on. Jess.
There's the friendly neighborhood duck.
Good group. But hey, if you got questions for our guest tonight, because I'm sure a lot of you will, this is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a ton of fun tonight. Looking forward to this. But don't forget to punch the like and the subscribe button. If you're watching us on YouTube, gives us a great opportunity to get out and get to more people's eyeballs, which is great. But if you are new to the show, so if you happen to be checking us out for the first time, we'd like to have a little fun on this show. We're a weather show. Storm show, like we like more of the sexier storm stuff. Like if it's sunny and rainbows, that's usually not our cup of tea necessarily. But I mean, we like it. Don't get me wrong. We're just probably not going to talk about it, right? So it's a great way for us to introduce the co-hosts that are joining us this evening and put a voice to that name is to find out what everybody is drinking. So I'm going to go around the horn. Dina, I'm going to start with you, our senior meteorologist with weather.com. What are you drinking?
Actually, I've been a little under the weather, so I'm just drinking water. So it's kind of a little boring, but luckily I feel a little better. Feeling a little better.
Oh,
heavy
I'm glad
water.
you are, Dina.
Glad you're doing well.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, Serena, our meteorologist and author and all that good stuff. What are you drinking?
Yeah, I'm also lame tonight. Oh no, sorry guys.
Oh, my
I usually come
goodness.
with a sweet weather beer. I just have like a kombucha tonight that I'm drinking.
It's healthy.
But I have sweet hurricane
Oh.
earrings.
Let's see. Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Like
I see the eye.
Yeah.
They're pretty sweet.
You got
so
4 eyes there, Serena.
I do. I'm trying to make up for the lack of my awesome
Mississippi.
beer.
I don't even know what kombucha is, so we'll move on.
What is it?
Jen Watson, our meteorologist at the Weather Channel. Jen, what are you drinking tonight? You're probably joining the group here. I guess it's a water night tonight.
No, it's coffee, but I have to give a shout out. So we've got Logan, who's drinking a Moscow Mule, only in the 707
Oh.
white wine. Storm Chaser, Alina is drinking water too, but yeah, I've got a little coffee. So cheers.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
And last but not least, our former on-camera meteorologist, Mark Massaro. Maz, what do you got?
So I decided to take water and brew it. So just
Nice.
yeah. Finally. Anyway,
Nice.
Yeah, a little luck of the
Good job,
Irish
man.
today. Got Smith, thank you. Smithwick's and Sons Ireland Irish made red ale. It's good.
You know, I like
good.
Smithwick's just regular, and so red ale. That sounds really good to me.
It's good.
I love a good red ale.
And
Oh my
Maz,
God.
I'm going to
I've never
steal.
even heard of red ale. You guys
they're like
are like way ahead of
caramely.
me.
They're like
Oh.
caramel flavor.
Maz, I'm
Really?
stealing your idea. If you recall your double chocolate vodka that my
Yes.
wife Jill and I have really started to enjoy. I'm
How do you like
enjoying
it?
that this evening. Oh, it's awesome.
it?
This is probably
Yeah.
the
Just
third
straight?
bottle
You
we've
just
had
drink
in
it
the last
straight?
3 days.
It's third bottle in the last
No,
three
I'm kidding. No. But it is probably our third bottle. But
Wait,
not in 3
you drink
days.
that straight? Do
Yeah.
you do put anything in
Yeah.
it? Like,
Yeah, it's not that.
rocks.
It's not like 100 proof vodka.
yeah.
It's just on the rocks. It's maybe 70 proof. So it's a nice little
But it's-
sipping.
I'm gonna have
It's
to try
great
that.
after dinner, isn't it?
Yeah,
A little
really good.
dessert vodka.
It's great whenever. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's great.
Yep.
So, all right, Maz, I'm going to flip it over to you. Let's get to our amazing guest. I'm so excited about this tonight. So go.
Yeah, so it's a little bit like The Masked Singer, right? So I don't know who they are. No, we've got Will and Siri here tonight. Now, these two met online in the game Roblox and began working on games together back in 2017. Now, they started work on the game Twisted in the summer of 2018, so that's about a year after they met, right? Because they wanted to create a storm chasing experience unlike anything else on the platform, which is very cool, by the way. Gradually, this little passion project turned into something huge, and now they're able to work on the game as their full-time careers. Welcome, Will and Siri. And so I want to know, tell us about the moment y'all met first. I want to hear it. This must have been some sort of magical thing.
Well, we actually kind of knew each other since like 2013 because we started
Alright.
playing. There was some like really basic tornado games on the platform back then, and we both played those a lot. So I kind of knew who he was, but we didn't really become friends until 2017. And he already had some games made at that point, which I thought were really cool. So we kind of thought about the idea of making a game together. And we actually made a game before Twisted called Storm Tracker, where you it's basically a radar game, and you basically make the warnings and whatnot. So after that game, we kind of started working on Twisted.
So are you two both meteorologists? Like where did this passion of weather and everything come from for each of you?
For me, it just started when I was a kid, like experiencing severe storms at my house and stuff. And I also liked watching Storm Chasers on Discovery. That was kind of kind of got me into weather at a really young age. And then when I started playing Roblox and stuff, I obviously wanted to play the tornado games and whatnot. So it's kind of where it started for me.
I love it.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty similar to what I experienced. Growing up, getting storms, and what actually really got me in it was I got a hailstorm, and it was like I would think it was close to baseball sized hail, and it really got me.
Wow.
Yeah, really got me into weather and looking into it and all the research involved with it.
Yeah, that's intense. Have you two chased together?
No, we have not.
Oh, we need to make that happen. Maybe we can go on a real like chase sometime. I like that.
So tell us about Twisted. And so you had a game before, and then how was it that it morphed into Twisted? Let's say, Will, tell us.
Yeah, so obviously, like Storm Tracker and Twisted, they're kind of very different games. Where Storm Tracker is just like you have storms on a radar and you have to warn them and stuff like that. And then Twisted's kind of a way bigger game. You have this huge map and you actually have to drive around and chase the tornadoes and deploy probes and get intercepts in the intercept vehicles and stuff like that. So I guess Storm Tracker being more simple, it was kind of a good game for us to start off with, but we wanted to make something bigger, and that's kind of where we got the idea to start working on Twisted.
Do you have any idea, Siri, how many people have been playing it? Or, I mean, like, how has it started and grown over time?
I think when we released, we had around I want to say 50 people that played the game, and it was very close knitted, just kind of within the weather community. And over time, as we updated the game, more and more people were getting it recommended on them, and through friends of friends, and eventually we've gotten to the point that we are now, where we've had opportunities from Roblox, and so that's why we're at the point that we are now.
Yeah, right now we actually have about 84,000 daily active users.
Wow.
So that's individual people playing the game every day. That's not like someone playing the game 3 times in the day and that counts as 3 visits or whatever. This is 84,000 individual people playing the game every single
That's
day.
amazing.
What?
Well done.
Yeah, well done. So I have a question. Do you make money for every person that plays the game? Like, how does that work?
So the way that works is, first of all, the game is free to play. Anybody can play the game, and you don't have to pay money to accomplish the basic goal in the game, which is to chase tornadoes and put probes in the tornadoes and stuff like that. But if you want to do, say, like firefighting, EMS, that kind of thing, that's a game pass that you can buy. And each time people buy these things, they're really cheap. They're only like 25 to 50 cents per game pass, but people buy these things and it adds up, and that's how we make money, which allows us to not only work on the game full time, but it also allows us to pay people who also do work for us. They make the cars and do some of the 3D modeling and stuff like that.
Wow, that's really
Wow.
cool.
I was wondering about that, you guys, because I even do a lot of graphics in my job. So I'm wondering, how did you get all that mapping data? Do you have to pay for that? Is it some kind of free domain thing? I know one of your videos said you had to you were talking about the cars, the nice 3D cars. So how do you get all that?
Well, it's actually, so when we first started out, it was just me and Siri, and we didn't really know anybody. And we obviously have our own skill sets, but 3D modeling is not one of them, like making the cars and stuff. So we actually just used free ones in the beginning of the game. But as it grew and we started to make money and more people started playing the game, we were actually able to find people within our own community that had these skills. And now they work for us, and we can commission them to make these cars for us.
Wow.
So you mentioned skill sets. What is each of your strengths? Will, tell me what yours is first, and then Siri.
So I do all the building. So I'll make like the houses, the businesses, the trees, and then I'll put it on an actual map. So I'll do roads, terrain, basically putting the whole map together, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
and I do all of the programming related things, getting the game to function and be able to chase all the storms and stuff.
So I have a quick question from our amazing fans watching us, Storm Chaser Alina Cooper. And she said, how long did it take to make the game? So from ideation to actually allowing people to play it? What was that time frame like in each of the different parts?
Took about, I would say, was it 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, it was about so we started on it in summer of 2018, right? And
Yeah.
we worked on it. By 2019 we had a really good product done, but we ran into some like issues with performance and lag and stuff like that. So it took a little bit to get that ironed out, but we were finally able to release it to the public on December 30th, 2020. So it was about 2 years or so.
Wow.
Mhm.
So after you put all that time and work into it, here's another question from Caitlin Owens. And this is a good one. I like this. What's your favorite part of playing your game?
Oh, good one.
So we'll have Siri go first.
I would say just the thrill of getting to the storm and placing out a probe and seeing, what the winds of it has and getting all your the money to continue to get chasing vehicles.
So tell me, guys, I'm trying to figure this out here because all of a sudden you've gone, we're 50, we're 84,000, and now CNN has talked about you guys. Tell us about that experience with CNN.
With CNN,
Wasn't there something with CNN? Didn't they pick up something with you guys? I thought for sure they
I
did.
don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, there was an article that we read internally about
Yes.
about the system that was just introducing the system to us for some of us like myself who don't do this at all and don't know much about it, but it's cool to hear about. And I think there was one of the games that was mentioned within the article. So I think it just goes to show that what you're doing is pretty cool and you're getting some good eyes on what
Yeah,
you're
that's
doing.
awesome. We haven't heard of that yet.
21.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We're so big, we didn't even know we're on.
Well, we've done some things with like other news agencies, but I haven't heard anything about CNN yet. So that's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
This is cool.
It's a
Cool.
big deal.
Yeah, we're looking at
That's
some
so cool.
videos right now.
Yeah.
And I see, first of all, there's like real mobile mesonet stations. I mean,
Yeah.
they look totally legit. I just saw one of the dowels, one of the Dopplers on Doppler on wheels. So this is pretty cool to go through and see, what this looks like.
So I have to say too, only in the 707, we're on the same wavelength because I was thinking the same thing. Are there any Easter eggs in the game that people don't know about that you're secretly hiding in there?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think people there's definitely Easter eggs, but I think at this point people have figured everything out. So we might have to add some new secrets soon.
Wait, can you just tell us a couple?
Yeah, so for one, we have a town in the game called Helma, and it's sort of like a ghost town. It's like a mining ghost town. It's based off Pitcher, Oklahoma. So if you guys know about that town, it used to be a mining town, and then everybody basically had to leave because the chat piles were toxic or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we have a town like that in the game, and there's a mine nearby, and inside the mine there's some cool like little Easter eggs inside there if you want to.
Oh, I was
That's
looking at that part
interesting.
of a video where they show the mine, and I was like, if I go in that mine, what am I going to see?
Yeah.
I actually was thinking about that. I was like, I want to see what's in this mine.
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys,
got a
I'll start
Steven
with
here.
Will. Like, you started this in 2018. It's 2024. Like, what are the biggest jumps in technology that have helped you with your game?
So there's obviously been like a lot of improvements with Roblox and the Roblox engine since then, which have allowed us to really take the game up a bunch of notches. Because in the beginning it was, I don't know if you guys have any like very early footage of the game from like 2020 or whatever, but it's really come a long way. It's really improved a lot from what it was when we first released it.
Which is
I just thought it was cute that you can get gas.
I know.
That you can
Gotta
fill up
have-
your gas tank. I thought that was cute.
Gotta have chaser
That's
convergence.
from the burritos at the gas stations. You stop at. That's-
Oh my God.
'Cause do you die if you don't get gas?
You'll run out of gas and be stranded. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
very important
Oh, wow.
to keep an eye on that.
Can you tell
Are
us?
you-
Oh, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
Jen, it's all you.
So, Dreambert has a great question in the game. I know there is a variety of vehicles you can drive, but can you kind of break them down for us? Like, what are the different ones that you can use?
Yeah. So, first of all, when you start playing the game, you have a basic starter truck. It's just an older Chevy pickup, and each car has like different top speeds, different handling off road, and that sort of thing.
Nice.
So we have like a bunch of civilian cars. We've got like SUVs, sedans, vans, and sort of like the bigger cars. You can like store more probes, for example. So it's a little each car has a benefit to it. But once you advance past the basic civilian cars, you can start buying like Dominator 1, Dominator 2, Tiv 1, Tiv 2, or the Dows and stuff like that. So there's definitely like a progression in the vehicles you have, and each vehicle can do more than another vehicle.
You know, Storm Chaser
Wow.
Alina, who's watching, usually uses the Dom 3. She likes that.
Yeah,
Did you have to get
So-
Reed's permission to do the Dominator?
No, but he's been totally cool
Well,
with
then
it.
he's
Like,
cool.
yeah, he's totally fine with it.
Reed's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
are you guys going to put in any thing from the Twisters movie? Like, are we going to?
So
Oh,
we've talked about it and we've had some stuff made. It's just more of a question on like risking it, because I know dealing with Universal and stuff, it's not really something that we obviously don't want to get in trouble with Universal. That'd be really
Yeah.
bad. So
Sure.
not sure on that quite yet, but
Mm,
I
Um,
don't
all right.
blame you.
All right. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Do you feel like you
So-
want to get like
Oh,
a
sorry.
Stormfront Freak vehicle and all of our characters in there?
Like our Orange Crush.
Yeah. Can we get an
If you
orange
did
crush?
that, I would play a video
Yeah.
game for the first. I would play the hell out of that.
I feel like we need Phil's orange crush in there. We'll
Yes.
Yeah.
send
Nice.
photos.
I'll give you
that would
permission.
go up so fast.
No, everyone
We
would
won't
be
do
like,
you later.
everyone would
Maz,
want
did you
Phil's.
say it would go
Zero.
up so fast? Like it would,
It
get,
would
like,
go up
launched in
so
the tornado?
fast. You might as well put like wings on it. I'm just saying. Hey, okay, so I got a question. So since it's a game, is there an end game to this? And has anyone gotten there yet, if there is one?
Mm.
I wouldn't
Wow.
necessarily say there's an end game to it.
Okay.
It depends on like how you view it, because there is a point where you can't really progress anymore, but
Okay.
you can still play the game and experience it for, how you've been experiencing the game.
You could.
you guys mentioned
Let me ask Suri, because Suri, I think you
Yeah.
did like the more technical side of stuff. So I saw in one of the games it had a thermodynamics menu. And like, how did you like even start doing that? Is like, does that data come in like automatically from the game? Do you input it and then run with that, or how does that work?
So it's the best way to describe it would just be it's mostly random. Obviously, they all correlate to each other and allow each other to create the values. I wouldn't say it's the most accurate, but it definitely calculates it decently. I have plans to improve it and get it more closer and with the real life calculations and whatnot.
Okay.
So we've got a question here from the chat. What's the strongest possible tornado in Twisted? Does it go to EF5?
Yeah, it does.
EF6?
There is no
Nice.
there is no limit. So it's all what you get.
yeah, it's kind of a soft cap on how high it can go. So basically, the higher a tornado goes in wind speeds, the rarer it is for it to get stronger than that. And I believe the current record is 400 miles per hour.
Oh my God. Logan here
Whoa.
said he's intercepted a 332 mile per hour tornado in Twisted. Good job, Logan.
Wow. That's
Nice.
cool.
Logan's like a super user.
So I've got a question, Siri, for you, and this is from one of our good friends, Garrett Beverly, who wasn't able to be on the show tonight, but he says he's been playing for 6 months now, and he wants to know if you've ever considered adding the radar on screen in one of the corners instead of having to access a menu first. He said that's one of his burning questions now after playing on PlayStation 5.
It's Siri. Go, Siri. Yes.
I think we could invest some time into that. It shouldn't be overly challenging to do that.
Is that anything like? Is that anything you've heard? Like, have you guys had an opportunity to? I'm sure you have, right? Gotten input from your players and enhance, continue to enhance the game. I guess you've done that. But what? Maybe tell me in that. It's a kind of a question I'm adding on this, right? Give me a bombshell. What are some of the things you guys are working on to improve to the next issue?
We'll let Will talk about this one because we've got ambitious plans for our next update.
Yeah, our next update is going to be by far the biggest update we've ever done, which is saying a lot because 2 updates ago that update we really thought we couldn't do anything better than that, like, ever. And this update coming up is going to blow that one out of the water. There's not too much I can go into detail about yet because we obviously have to leak. We haven't even leaked a lot of this stuff to our community yet. But first of all, the entire map is going to be rebuilt from scratch. It's going to be 4 times bigger than it is currently.
Whoa.
It's going to be 625 square miles of map. Right now it's 156 square miles, I think. So it's going to be much bigger.
Can I interrupt you just for a second and ask you, are you going to include Princeton, Minnesota in that map? And I say that for those watching and listening, they shared with me there's a Minnesota connection here. And I grew up in Minnesota, as did MJ, and MJ's in Minnesota. But share a little bit of that and let me know if you're continuing to use kind of Minnesota as a template.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I might consider actually adding that to the game because it's a fair suggestion. It is, the entire map is based off of Minnesota. People actually ask about that a lot, where it's based off of. So I try to make the terrain and the towns similar. I use a lot of real Minnesota towns in the game. Like we got Wadena, we've got Funkley, which is actually, I believe, the smallest incorporated town in Minnesota. Wow. So we've got Hibbing, we've got just a lot of towns from the real Minnesota. And in this new map especially, I'm really trying to add like a lot of lakes, a lot of forests, that sort of thing, to really get the Minnesota feel. And in the future, I'd actually like to do multiple maps of each region of the United States. So players can, play maybe Dixie Alley, or they can play Oklahoma, or they can play Minnesota.
Wow.
All right. So what else? So I interrupted your whole bombshell announcement.
Yeah, it's fine. But
Maz, with the Minnesota question. But what else? I'm curious, and I know others are as well. What are some of the things at least you've been thinking about? Maybe it's not what's coming out. You don't have to say what's going to be in the next. But what have you guys been thinking about as new features?
Something that people have kept suggesting that we're actually going to be dedicating a lot of time to is improving like the storm structure and making it more accurate to real life. We're also going to be adding more car customization options. We already have a lot of customization options for cars, but we want to take it a step further and add maybe like liveries and a lot of things to really make your car your vehicle.
That's cool.
Yeah,
if you're doing really all cool. If you're doing all the storm structure, though, it'd be kind of cool to be able to be like if you even, of course, I'm not a huge gamer, but if you clicked on a part of the storm structure and it told you, hey, this is the shelf cloud, hey, this is the wall cloud, like you actually got a little education out of it a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, we are going to take a quick break, but we will be right back with more from Will and Siri, so stay tuned.
Mesoscaleforecast.com brings us StormNet, a state-of-the-art deep learning model designed to revolutionize severe weather forecasting. The innovative tool is tailored to provide unparalleled real-time predictions of severe weather events, including probability of wind, hail, and tornadoes. And now they've added Hurricane Vision, a cutting-edge hurricane track and intensity prediction system that uses deep artificial intelligence to predict the track and future intensity of tropical cyclones. You've seen us use it on our Storm Front Freaks live outbreak coverage with meteorologist Stormcat 5. Now you can use it as well. Visit mesoscaleforecast.com and access live data subscriptions. Plus, when you enter the code Stormfront, you'll receive a 10% discount for life. Yes, for life. Go to mesoscaleforecast.com.
The Stormfront Freaks is now available on the Weather Store. Come shop our catalog of shirts, hats, and hoodies, all with our Stormfront Freaks logo and Outbreak logo. Plus, you'll find all your other favorite weather geek and storm chasing gear, footwear, and accessories. Visit the Weather Store at thewxstore.com, the exclusive supplier of the Stormfront Freaks.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Welcome back here to episode 218. We are live with the Roblox creators, Will and Siri, learning all about this really awesome video game. So question that I have is, as someone who is not into gaming and hasn't done this, obviously I like the storm chasing aspect of it. What would you tell to the listeners that are listening to this that maybe aren't into gaming either, but they're into weather? Why should they sign up, and why should they give this a try and start with your game?
Well, I would say that, especially in like the winter and stuff, when there's not a whole lot going on in the real world, it's a nice escape to be able to actually get some resemblance of storm chasing and being out there again. It's actually, if you do have weather knowledge, it'll be a little bit easier for you to actually play the game, because we try to make it somewhat realistic while still catering to more like casual people who may not be as knowledgeable about weather. But if you actually have like a background in meteorology, you'll definitely be able to have a little bit of an advantage and see more storms and stuff like that.
That's cool. All right, that's definitely something that would make me want to sign up then, knowing I wouldn't suck at it right from the
guys,
start.
if you let me ask Syria this one. Like I'm not a huge gamer, my kids are, but I mean, I did read that you guys are on multiple platforms like iOS and all that. Like I'm assuming PlayStation, and are you on Xbox? But if you want to just try it on, say, your PC, like how do you even find it? How do you even start?
You go to the Roblox website, and you probably have to sign in and whatnot. And you just go to the little search bar at the top and type Twisted, and it should be the first result, and just hop right in. It's quick, easy, and we'll play the game.
Which is super fun. I love this. I think if I started playing this in the morning, I feel like I would not get any work done, and I'd just be playing it all day long. I mean, that would be what would happen. It would suck me in, and I feel like this sucks so many people in. But I have a question for both of you. Just thinking about, now this is your full-time job. So what is like day to day, like what's a day in the life of someone, a game developer? Like, what do you do? Do you like wake up in the morning, you look at if there's, I don't know, quirks or something that went wrong, you're trying to fix it? Like, what does that look like?
So it's a pretty, like passive workflow.
Okay.
When we're working on updates like we are now, trying to meet like a certain deadline, definitely have to work on it quite a lot. So several hours a day we're working on it. But like right after we release an update, we usually like to take a little bit of time off, and it's nice to just like play the new update and fix minor bugs, whatever might pop up. But once everything's like patched up and the game's running smooth, we're usually just working on the next update again.
Which is super cool. I love that. Now, is there anything like extra unique or special or personal that's a part of this game that people may not know, other than like an Easter egg to either of you?
I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
Aside from just, our passion for storm chasing, putting forth the effort to make it a good storm chasing experience.
Yeah, me personally, honestly, like just the map and like I said, it's resemblance to Minnesota. I've just had a lot of fun kind of building the map around that sort of home feel, you know?
Yeah, 100%. So if both of you had the opportunity to chase, would it be a hurricane or tornado first? Siri, I'll go
Tornado.
with you.
Oh, tornado, definitely. I think there's a lot more thrill there.
Yeah.
There is.
I've seen 7 tornadoes this year, and I'm hoping to see maybe a couple more before year's end if the second season's good.
Well
Nice.
done. I
That's
love
sweet.
that.
So I want to know this. So, I know one of the things both of you, Will and Siri, mentioned was, the fact that what Twisted has done has allowed you to now kind of make that your career. Like that's what
Yeah.
you're doing for your full-time job and everything. How is your life? Like, what were you doing before you were in a position to now just totally have that independence in being able to just work on the game, and that was providing the income you needed? Will, you go first.
So I was still in high school. I think I was in senior year when the game really took off, and I realized we could make a living off of it. And I actually got really lucky because I was never that good in school. When I was younger, I kind of wanted to, work at the NWS and be like a warning coordinator or something, but I cannot do math. And as you guys know, you really have to be proficient in math to get a job in meteorology. So I didn't really know like where my life was going. I didn't have direction, and I was probably just going to end up being like a firefighter or something, so I could, provide for the community at least. But yeah, once the game sort of became a viable career choice, I just jumped straight into that. Didn't go to college, and yeah, that's where I'm at now.
Wow.
That's super
You
neat.
mentioned really good at math. I think the freak ladies would say, you got to pass the class. That's pretty much it.
Pass class.
You
Just
just
pass
have
the
to
class.
survive. That's
And
it.
then,
I
'cause
didn't.
don't do
I'm not
math.
meteorology, gentlemen. So
I don't do
I
math
love
either.
you guys. I almost double majored in math. I love math and numbers so much.
Ah,
wow.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
yes. I'm
And
five
I'm
classes
surprised you
away.
don't drink more. You
I
should
know,
drink
I-
more then. I'm just
No.
saying.
I'm 5 classes away from my degree, but no, I would totally geek out with you guys. I can help.
MJ's a math guy too. He taught math
Wow.
for a
Is he?
while. He's got a degree in math. Yeah.
I mean, the
maybe we
biggest
should all
math
be
I'm doing now
drinking-
is converting UTC time to Eastern time to Central time to Pacific time back to Zulu.
Subtract
Yeah.
So
six.
Will, was that you that answered that?
Yes.
Okay, so Siri, I want to know too. What's different with your life now that you can put everything into this and provide your income?
Yeah. Let's see. I graduated about when we released the game, so 2021, and
Oh my gosh.
I didn't really have any plans with like a career or anything, so I kind of just like in a weird position of what do I want to do, and over time, the game started taking off, and I was like, it kind of helped with that path, I guess. So I'm now in the position where I'm like, okay, I can do this full time, not really have to worry about college, at least yet, and just do my thing.
So
Do you
Siri, I gotta ask
have
this
any-
because
Oh, go ahead, Maz.
I got kids in my 20s, and I know we have people like watching and listening of all ages, including myself. So if you were to go back to the very beginning here, explain Roblox.
I don't even know the best way to describe it. It's just a platform of
It's a
games
lot.
that anybody can hop on and play any game they really wanted. It could be like more arcade, more of like an arcade game, or it can be a more realistic game. It's whatever your mind wants to go to. Probably a game out there for it.
good. My sons are like,
Any,
"Oh my gosh, Dad! My
know.
God, what are you asking?"
I'm curious, like, do you guys have any plans to make another game? Now that you've kind of totally got your feet wet with that many players.
Yeah, we are working on a couple other projects right now. One of them, well, our main one that we're working on isn't weather related. Well, I guess it kind of is. It's more of like a survival game, and basically players will run around collecting coins, and each time they pick up a coin, it'll trigger a random event. So this could be like a tornado. It could cause like
Ooh.
zombies to spawn and attack you, or it could give you a weapon. Basically just chaos and survival is basically the theme we're going for there.
All right.
In Minnesota,
Love it.
right? In Minnesota.
Zombies in Minnesota.
Oh my gosh. So we have a couple questions in the comments, and a big happy birthday to Fuzzy. Just, I hope you're celebrating.
Yep.
So will drones be able to upgradable, I should say, with like night vision alongside maybe an option to customize them? This is from Hayden.
Yeah, we have plans to improve the drone system and give you more options for drones, like further speed or what's the word for it? Like how high they can go for the game's sake, and just stuff like that.
Nice. Now, do you get points for severe thunderstorms?
It's like through the drone or just in general?
I guess both.
Okay. The drone does not give you any points. However, storm chasing itself, you can get money through, like, if you take the mesonet into the storm, you can read the winds and they'll give you some currency, or probing will give you money. Intercepts will also give you money as well.
Okay, and there's one more about from freedom to be. Is there a time limitation mechanism? Like if you need to wait 5 minutes to get 50 units of energy? That's an intriguing one.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the question is asking, just because there's not really any energy system in the game, unless they're like referencing like the drones, which the only thing with the drones is connection, and that's just, if you get further away from where your drone is, you'll lose connection over a distance.
Okay, awesome.
Now,
great questions, guys.
Yeah, do you guys play the game, record yourself so other people can see, or is that like cheating where you're like, okay, these are the creators?
I've made a couple videos, but it's mostly just like funny stuff. Like there's one where I spawn in like this custom vehicle I made. It's a big monster truck, and we drive around and drive it into a tornado. But it's very like open world, so you can't really like cheat. There's no like secrets or anything. I mean, as long as you're not speed hacking or flying or something crazy like that, it's not really, an issue.
So, hey, I brought one of our friends of the show, Angela, I brought into the studio, and I know Angela is on the road. But, Angela, I wanted to give you an opportunity, if you had a question for Will and Siri, to go ahead and ask. And she might... Oh, here we go.
Okay,
I'm
here.
Woo!
I guess, is there ever like going to be like a storyline, like do like May 3rd, anything like that?
So all of our events in the game are actually completely randomized. Everything's random, so there's not really any resemblance to real events or anything like that.
That's a great question, though.
Oh, hey, gentlemen. That is the sound. It is time for our lightning round. So this is our game show of flashy and brilliant questions that we always get to play with our guests. And we're going to let you guys tonight play a game that we brought out every once in a while. But this is weird things that humans search for.
Oh, that's a good one.
Weird things
Good luck.
that humans search for. And I got to find my... Where's our... Here we go. All right, so you guys are online all the time. Your game's all about being online. So I figured this is somewhat relevant, and this is basically a game you can buy this at Target, but it's trying to identify the top 10 things that people Google about a certain question or a certain comment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with you guys, Will and Siri. You guys both can start giving me answers, but when you basically end up can't think of anything else, I'll turn it over to the freaks and kind of see what they might be able to think of. And yeah, there's no points. I don't give any points on this game.
Really? Because I thought drones would give them points. No drones?
Yeah,
No points?
we don't have drones. We don't have drones in this one. It's just credibility. You kind of get some credibility. You get some. Yeah, that's kind of about it. But so here we go. So here's the first thing that people apparently are searching for. I don't always agree 100% with these, but here we go. This is so Will and Siri. Can giraffes blank blank blank? So apparently people are jumping on Google and saying, can giraffes something? So there's top 10 answers on the board, kind of a deal. What do you guys think people are trying to figure out if giraffes can do?
Oh God.
I don't even know.
What give me an idea. What can giraffes
Can giraffes swim?
Oh.
Very good. That was actually number one on the list. Can giraffes swim?
Look at me go.
I don't have answers for you on these. I just can tell you what people are searching for. So can giraffes swim? Very good. All right. What else you guys think is in that list?
Shoot a 3-pointer.
Jump. Sorry.
I'd have to say, can they run? But I mean, everybody knows that. I assume.
Yeah, that's not on there. But what else you think? Freaks, how about you? I'll jump it to the freaks too. Freaks, what do you think? Can giraffes what?
Jump. I want to say jump. I don't know why.
Jump, yeah, jump's on there. Can giraffes jump? Again, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you, but
have babies standing up. I don't know.
That's a good question.
I'm gonna say yes. They say can giraffes have twins?
Oh, well,
I'll give it to you. I'm pretty liberal. Okay. Will and Siri, I'm the judge, jury, and executioner on this show.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll give that. So if you guys come up with something similar, what else you guys think? Can giraffes?
Can giraffes do giraffes sleep laying down?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Can giraffes lay down?
Oh.
That's people are asking that question. They never show you that on the Wild World Kingdom of Animals. They don't show you that stuff.
Usually there's a lion attached to them when they are
making it up.
There's a
Can they scratch their nose?
Yeah. There's multiple people that want that.
People don't know. Our chat wants to know that question.
Chat wanted to know that
but
for sure.
The game people didn't care for that.
I know.
All right, well, let me give you the other ones here. Can giraffes vomit?
Oh.
Can giraffes make noise?
Yeah.
Like, do they ever show like giraffes like?
I guess it's
say
because
something.
Their long neck. So like, can it make it all the way up there?
It's like, yeah. What at soccer? What are those big faluga horns or whatever that they blow?
Well, remember South Park? Or maybe I'm showing my age, but remember the episode of South Park? It's like make the sound of a dying giraffe. This is like,
okay,
like the old days of South Park, like the old days. I don't think they make a sound.
I don't know.
They still do South Park, I think.
I do love South Park. I remember like.
All right, can giraffes be gay? I don't know why people want to know that, but apparently they do. Can giraffes climb trees? I would say no. That's just me. But I would say no. Can giraffes be domesticated if you want to have one for a pet, maybe? And can giraffes cough? All right, next one. Will and Siri, I'm starting with you guys. Here we go. I'm typing in. People want to know, will it hurt if I ... Will it hurt? What do people want to know? Will it hurt if I do what? What do you think?
This could be anything.
I know. How clean do we want to keep it?
Yeah. Is it get dirty, Bill? Is it really dirty?
Yeah.
Pretty dirty.
All right.
What do you think? Will, Siri, you guys get first choice on this. Will it hurt if I...
I don't know.
Yeah, I want to. I don't know.
Apparently, you guys aren't searching for that. Freaks, what do you guys think? We'll open this up. Will it hurt if
Jump off a roof. Will it hurt if I jump off a roof?
No.
No?
How about clean my ear with my pinky fingernail before I clip it?
Ew.
Just
Have a baby.
thought. Just a
Will it hurt if I have a
Serena,
baby?
have they not watched Jackass before?
I think
my
people
God.
know.
Yeah.
Jen, I think people know that. Probably.
I know, but people Google random things.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, will it hurt if I get struck by lightning? I like that one, Cindy Ann.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Wow, we're striking out on this
that was
one.
a good one.
Will it hurt if I get electrocuted? Is that close?
I was thinking
I
of
have a
that
really
too.
dirty question.
I would have
mean,
given you
do
that
it,
one,
Jen.
but
Do
go
it,
ahead,
Jen.
Jen.
I will
Will
pay
it
for
hurt
you to
if I
ask a dirty
get-
question.
Will I hurt if I get you know what in the you know what?
I don't know
no,
what.
what?
What?
Oh, can I say it? If you get what
Oh,
in the ass?
no. Jen.
If you get something in the ass?
That's
No.
shocking.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Probably.
I'll give you that one. Will it
What?
hurt? Will it hurt if
gotta
I'm a
give it to
virgin?
her.
So
Oh.
if you're a virgin back there, it probably might hurt a little bit too as well.
You're
So
drinking water, Jen.
whether you are or not.
Drinking water.
Coffee.
All
I
right.
love you, Jen.
There's no excuse.
Will and Siri, sorry about this, but what else? What again? And this is in the game. This isn't me. But will it? All right. So here, I'll just give them. Will it hurt if I pop a blister? Will it hurt, Maz, if you get circumcised? Do you remember that?
Yes,
Oh.
I do.
Will it hurt if I overdose? This is a good one. Will it hurt if I stab myself?
Oh, someone asked that in the chat.
I
Someone
think it
asked
was
that
Oh
one.
Angela.
God.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll answer that
Don't
one.
do it.
Will it
Don't do
hurt if I drink bleach?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll like kill yourself. Yeah, don't.
Will it hurt if I use a tampon?
Ugh.
If you're a
I
guy.
can't
Oh.
attest to that one. Will it hurt if I pull my tooth out?
Oh, that's a good one.
Well,
Will it
yeah.
hurt if I cut my cat's whiskers? Not you, maybe, but your cat. No, it wouldn't.
I don't know.
Who's got a cat? I don't have a
I
cat.
do.
We need
No,
Brady
it's
on
Brady.
here. Where's
When you
Storm
need
Cat?
it.
Why are you
correct
cutting your
you.
cat's whiskers? Will, here's what I want to know. Will and Siri, do you guys have pets? Either one of you?
Yeah, I've got
Yep.
2 dogs and a lizard.
Jeez. Okay.
Lizard.
Cool.
You got a zoo.
I got cats and dogs.
You do. Gosh. Okay. You guys.
They live
have
together,
You, have
cats
you
and
ever
dogs?
worried? Yeah. Have you ever tried cutting your cat or dog's whiskers?
Brady's.
No.
I have not.
No. All right.
Although
Well,
you cut their nails, if you cut them too short, that'll hurt them. And then they'll probably hurt you for
all
hurting
right.
them.
Well, and that wasn't asked, but and then will it hurt if I get braces? All right. Last one. Will and Siri. Here we go. This is. Will it hurt if I keep this game going tonight? Anyway, so here's the last one. People are searching. Do robots have ... Do robots have ...
Do they have feelings?
That's a good one.
Yes,
Oh,
the
nice.
people want to know that. What else?
Dreams. Oh,
Do they
sorry.
have
Oh, that's a good one.
like conscious?
A conscience.
Hey, this is meteorology.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry, that's Jim Cantori jumping in, thinking he had an answer.
This is our stay out of it.
Yes, consciousness. That's on there. I heard dreams, so I'll give you
Or-
that one. Will and
or
Siri,
was
what
it-
else you guys got?
Or was it Phil's robotic board trying to show us that it has a conscience? Maybe it wasn't Jim
Oh.
Cantori.
That's
All right.
funny.
What else? Will
Our
Siri?
soul.
Do robots have...
Ooh, that's
All right,
good.
yeah,
Dina.
so Dina's jumping in. I'll give you that one. Souls.
Good job, Dina. Do they have muscles?
No.
I'll just
Sorry,
say
Jen.
it. I'll just say it. Do they have private parts?
There you go. Someone had to.
You were
Do
all
robots have dicks?
Sure.
Good job, Dina.
That's number one.
Dicks is
Why?
Number one.
No, I don't want to know why. I don't
That's
want to
on
know.
there.
I don't wanna-
That's number
Jen, I
one.
don't want to know.
Like
why.
what? Seriously, are people? That's what they're searching for about robots?
That's
It's,
weird.
it's
All right.
the internet, Phil.
That's crazy.
We got
Wow.
Caitlin says, do they have mouse?
Do they have mouths? I guess it probably would depend on
I don't know.
what robot it is, but that's not what people are asking about.
I guess then people won't ask if they poop.
Oh.
Can robots do my homework?
They can, but that's not what people are asking about. Will, Siri, you guys got anything else? You guys are the Roblox.
I'm
Roblox creators.
stumped.
Yeah, I'm out of ideas.
All right, so here we go. Here are the other ones. Do robots have rights?
Oh.
Do robots have genders? Kind of goes along with dicks, but do robots have genders?
What?
Do they have cells?
Oh, like human cells.
Like, yeah, battery cells.
Battery
or
cells.
human
Cyborgs.
cells? Yeah. Do robots have brains? Those that was it. So, all right. Hey, that was a little hit and miss for everybody on that. But Will and Siri,
good luck.
thanks for humoring us, regardless. But let's do this before we go to break. Will, where can people find you? Follow you on social media, or where are you at?
So I'm most active on like Twitter. So if you want to follow me, my handle's Wixzuh, Wixzuh.
Very good. Siri, how about you? Where can people find and follow you?
Twitter as well, and it's just my name, Siryzn.
How do you spell that?
SIRYZN.
Perfect. Awesome. And then one more time, Will, where can people get, download, and play Twisted?
So if you just go to roblox.com, you can make an account there. And then once you get in, there's like a search bar at the top of the website, you just go there, type in Twisted, and it should be like the first result. So you can just click play and you'll be in the game.
Cool.
Very good. All right. Well, tell you what, we are going to take a short break. When we come back, we're never short of more Weather Fools, and Chasers Gone Wild is going to highlight some strange behavior on your favorite storm chasing video games. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Don't miss Vintage Stormfront Freaks.
This one here, we do have a few dents in the new Suburban, but my truck, that hood's a trophy.
You might as well put 2 GoPros on there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what it looks like.
So I'm like, I'm going to drive this thing into a tornado, and then they all start laughing.
Good. You'll be the only sober one by the end of the night.
Welcome to Outbreak, a new live stream format brought to you by the Stormfront Freaks podcast, hosted by me, meteorologist Brady Harris, also known as Stormcat 5. We'll go live on days of extreme weather with the goal of keeping you safe, informed, and entertained. The only question that remains is, are you ready for the outbreak?
Take a drive under the moon. Let's take a drive under the somber sky. Let's take a drive under the moon.
All right. Can you hear me? Woo-hoo! We are back. Do you know what time it is? It is Weather Fools time, and it is one of my favorite parts of the entire show, and it is also Storm Chaser Alina's favorite part of the show. So let's talk about Weather Fools. I love Weather Fools because I think they're hilarious, but they're a little dangerous sometimes. So Weather Fools are those people who go out and probably know they're not being that smart and doing stupid things, but they do it anyway. Sometimes I'm a Weather Fool, sometimes you're a Weather Fool, and sometimes other people are Weather Fools. And we've got a whole slew of them tonight for you. And we're going to start off with Serena. Serena, show us your Weather Fool.
Woohoo. Yeah. So I found this one on TikTok. And this is back from the flooding that happened in Connecticut, like the crazy flooding.
Yeah.
So these guys are all just standing around. They're like, look at that. This used to be like a whole parking lot. And this guy comes in. They're like, no. And they start screaming like, no, stop. And you see they like make it for a second. And what do? They drive right into the worst of the floodwaters.
Oh my God, they're going so fast too. Look at that. Like,
and
whoa.
And it's game over now. And so it's just turn around, don't drown. We show so many of these like flooding, driving into floodwater things. And these guys are walking out there like son of a biscuit, like we got to go save their butt now. So
Yeah.
Just, you think you can make it. It's never worth it. It's never worth it. So this is Weatherfool 101 over here.
Yeah, that
I
went
wonder
from,
if that
like-
guy just panicked because there was a moment that it looked like he got into something shallow and could have turned around and didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, you never know what's going through minds, but you know what? It's just not worth it. Just don't do it.
No, it's not worth that at all. All right, Phil, I think you're next. Show us what you got. Oh, my dad mows at the worst times. Phil, tell us about this.
Yeah, so you guys remember the lawnmower man up in Canada? Remember that was pushing his lawnmower, and in the far background there's a tornado. And he's just kind of mowing his lawn in his backyard.
Yeah.
So I call this Lawnmower Man 2. I actually got this from our friend Garrett Beverly, shared this with us. But it's Lawnmower Man 2. And it's basically this dude is just mowing his lawn on his riding lawnmower. And in the background is some severe weather. Nice funnel cloud there coming from the wall cloud.
That's cool.
He's got to get his lawn done.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to do it before it rains, right? I mean,
The HOA will get all over you.
every dad.
This is true. 100% yes.
Oh my God, that's
great.
Wow.
Oh, he don't care. I wonder if he's got headphones in.
I don't know if I'm impressed or concerned. I think I'm impressed.
Yes. Oh my God. It's just, this
Throw some
isn't something
dirt
you should do at all. You need to be getting inside if you're, I mean, I can see that easily being me, but everyone else, no, go inside. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's a good one.
You can't storm chase with a mower. That's not a smart idea. All right, Dina, I think you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Let's see, Phil. What you got it? All right, so we were going off the flooding one. And this here too, like he goes right, like the water's over these cars. So why, like these sometimes, like what is it with the guys with the trucks? Come on.
And the thing is, they're ruining their engine anyway because it all gets in it. It's
I
not
know,
like
I'm trying to be positive and think, well, maybe they were already in it. Like maybe they were parked and they're trying to get it out. Like it's already ruined. So let's see. But this guy's going. This guy's going.
I mean,
Will and Siri, are we giving you guys any ideas here with some of the things
there you
you
go.
can
Good call.
create in your game?
Yeah, flooding would be a little tough, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
the water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please
that's
make
tricky.
them all lose their points if they drive through flood water.
How about a
All of them.
lawnmower for a chase vehicle? Though?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That'd be
Yeah, we should do that.
that'd
You
be
can
kind of
start
cool.
getting creative. Oh my gosh. Sweet. I love that. Well, thanks everyone. If you want to see the Weather Fools, go to
Oh, hey, there's one more. Dina's got one
more.
more.
Dina.
Oh, sweet.
Oh my God, bonus round.
All right. Okay. So this one just makes me laugh because they've got a golf cart. Now the kid is like kind of like surfing and being towed in a ditch, like alongside this golf cart. Of course, look who's driving it. It's kid because they're all giggling and having a good time. But here's the funny part. Dad's in there.
I see Dad. Yeah, I see
he's in
Dad
the
bod.
front. Like this. Okay, I'm a mom. This is probably like the dad versus mom thing, unless mom is driving this truck, videoing it. I don't know, but I just thought this was so funny. Like this is such a dad moment. Like guys, this is gonna be so cool.
You know what? I'm actually okay with this though. Like sometimes if you're like doing this in a flooded street, no, but it's like they're at a golf course. I mean, there's no traffic.
Who
It's kind of
knows?
fun.
Like you don't know what's under. Like if they stop the video, like the kid hit a tree. You know.
Oh,
They don't know.
Is this real? Because look how taut the rope is.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it
I think it's legit.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie
you
though.
do bring up a good point, Maz, because it's pretty
I'm like-
slack rope, and he's moving
Yeah.
pretty fast.
How's he moving like that? Yeah.
We
I think
were
they
talking
maybe
a little
pull and then
AI
they
in the
loosen it up.
chat.
Yeah. I
I
think
mean,
they
this is kind of like, I don't know. It just reminds me of a total dad. Like, guys, this ought to be fun. Don't tell mom.
Yeah,
I'm
Maz,
just-
that's a
Good
good
way.
call, Maz. That's a good call,
Yeah.
buddy.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm expecting. I expected him to hit a rock and bite it. At
I
some
was
point during
too.
this
Yeah.
video.
I'm just wondering if maybe they didn't show it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
we'll try
know.
that. Well, don't try it at home, everyone. All right. So if you want to see these amazing clips, go to stormfrontfreaks.com, episode 218, show notes.
Yeah, Chaser's gone wild, baby. And this isn't just me, Serena, and Jen going wild for a week from the family for a week. This is more like, because we're talking about video games and stuff, like Chaser's gone wild, or like in a video game where you just decide, you know what, I'm going to just run right into a tornado. I want to see what's going to happen. I want to see it. Or maybe we, at some point, we get into a flood. So I think Phil had a couple ideas of people just going wild in these games.
So I did, and I got a little shout out to Will because he helped me out with this as well. But this is from Twisted. Some people doing some crazy ass stuff on Twisted, and Will helped me out with this. So this actually comes from Jesse Gillette. Is that right, Will?
I think it's Jesse Gillette.
Gillette. Okay, Jesse Gillette. But this is from Twisted, and it's called. It says video 30 million cape.
Hey, we're going to be experiencing
Wow.
30 million cape. Now, you may be wondering, how the heck did we get that? Well, we kindly asked a developer to boost the thermos, and that's what we've got. So
did you do
is
this for
not
these guys?
normal. You won't experience this in a public
Yeah, I think Siri that.
You gave him 30 million cape.
170. Oh, no,
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah.
I'm at 178. My threshold's about
213.
So he's got the Dominator 3
I was
in the middle of
miles
a
an hour off
tornado.
my threshold. Oh no. Oh, I'm rolled.
Oh my
And there he goes.
Winds are howling.
I got 230 for a split
Oh,
second.
there
on
he's
my menu.
It's like Wizard of Oz.
Pivots are gone.
Go. Oh no. I'm about to hit the ground.
Oh, but he bounces, so that's. Is that what you guys created, Siri? Was the ability to bounce your
I
car?
got 234 on radar.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is not good.
That's good. That's safe.
This is not good.
Oh,
I'm getting
there-
dragged to my
Winds are literally
side.
going
I'm getting
back up.
rolled. I'm getting tumbled right now.
I might not even have time to deploy, Jesse.
If we can get the side flaps down, we should be good.
Oh, there's the Tiv.
Oh, I love these.
Oh, Tiv even gets
Oh, now
tipped
he's
over and
sliding on the
dragged.
side. That's cool.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh my gosh.
Chance of deploying this dude.
There it goes. Look at that
I
point of
almost
view.
feel like that's a fighter, like a fighter jet.
I'm getting rolled. I'm getting rolled. I got lofted.
Oh.
Whoa, he's going a few
I know, I
hundred
should
yards.
probably not go that way. I'm gonna
Oh, there's a Tiv in the
Probably
tornado
not go
behind
that
you.
way.
That was
That's
Oh,
so
look at that.
funny.
You can
Far
see
way up
Just
high.
getting lofted into the fire.
damn. Actually, like, can I get?
Oh no!
No.
Escape.
And we're
Whoa.
down.
Wow.
Survived. I'm pressed against the rock and
He's
the
wall
wall.
climbing.
Yep, me too. Where are you at?
I'm on the dam.
I would go
Oh,
down,
no,
dude.
and I'm
The
dead.
damn.
Fine, undeployed. What's your undeployed
He's
threshold?
on the
Oh my
damn
God, this
to
is
it.
so funny. I
same
could
as
watch
Steve
this all
roughly,
day.
So probably about 140.
Ah, gotcha.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
All right. Oh, this was a
coming.
mistake.
Oh, there it's
Oh
rolling,
my
rolling the
gosh.
truck.
I am
Little too
dead.
close.
Absolutely dead.
I'm trying to get into this thing.
Oh, and it's dark.
Yeah.
Oh,
Save me, bridge.
Little too close.
Jake Helen, did you just see me?
Whoa.
Oh.
wasn't
Wow,
paying
Replay.
attention.
Flipping those cars are good.
He's getting thrown.
Look at all that. I got a good angle, dude.
That's a good wedge.
Wow. That's so
That's
Oh my
awesome. I
God,
love
that was cool. That was awesome.
I wanna do that every
is
time.
fun. That is fun, guys. That definitely looks like a fun game.
Yes.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
So epic.
It allows you to do the things in the game that you've always wanted to do, chasing, but you're not to do.
Yeah.
No better. Ah,
So that's awesome. Anyway, so that just about does it, folks, for this episode of Stormfront Freaks Live. Thanks for tuning in or listening if that's how you're consuming us. We'd appreciate it if you could do us a favor, and if you like the show, give us a like, give us a follow, give us a subscribe, however you're consuming the content. Let us know if you like it. We appreciate that. And again, it just helps us get really notified and out there with other listeners, other viewers to do that. So before you leave, please hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Special thanks to our guests tonight, both Will and Siri. A lot of fun. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
That was great. Looking forward to the new stuff you guys have coming out on the game as well. And I'm going to go around the horn as well. Freaks, how can people find and follow you, Maz? I will start with you.
Awesome. You can find me on X At Money Storm, the number 4, the letter U. That's at Money Storm for you.
So I've got a question, Will and Siri, because we're probably, other than maybe, okay, I'll be honest, Phil and Maz, the two of us are probably old as F compared to you guys. So
You were very sweet leaving me out of that, by the way.
what are people calling it X, or are they still calling it Twitter?
I just still call it Twitter because
Yeah, you said Twitter.
It's
All
always
right.
gonna be Twitter to me. Like,
I think it will to everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
So there you go, Maz. You gotta be
It's
relevant.
okay. I use X too, though. So sometimes.
It's X. All right,
It's okay,
Serena,
whoa.
where can people find and follow you? And your new book is out as well. So talk about that.
It is, yeah. So you can find me. Everything is WXCYRENA. Oh, look at that. Dina's got my book up even.
That's the book right here.
Yeah. So if you click, and I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and
It's on everything.
TikTok. Yeah, I'm on all the things. But if you click the link in the bio for any of those sites, it'll take you to francisfoxstories.com, where you can order both the weather story if you don't have it yet, but also the new book that came out now, the hurricane story, which is out and available for you to purchase.
Cool. Very relevant as well. Dina, where can people find you?
I'm not on as much as Serena, but like Twitter, X, Instagram, and Threads. I do that sometimes, but I'm Lady Pilot 70.
She said X.
She did say X.
I said both. I was trying to be neutral.
Twitter
I
X.
love it, Dina.
She's not political. All right, Jen, where can people find and follow you?
Well, on Twitter X, it's at JWatson_WX, and Jennifer Weather on Instagram and TikTok.
Sweet. And I'm usually on Twitter, just at Stormfront Freak. That's usually just where I spend most of the time. I still post on our other Stormfront Freak accounts, just not a lot. So you can find us there too, get some updates on what's going on. But we just got done talking about this. So TikTokers, we got some cool stuff coming up. Your homie Serena basically recommended, and this is showing my age, obviously, but recommended our next guest. We've invited TikTok meteorologist Andrew Markowitz to share his tips for shorty clips.
Oh, that's cute.
Boom.
Well
Where's
done,
the,
Phil.
drum?
Bam.
Yeah.
Now the problem is you use the term shorty, and that could go a couple different ways. But he's going to share his tips for shorty clips. We're going to be live Thursday, September 26th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Central on YouTube. And, of course, the audio podcast will be available that weekend on your podcast player. So that should be a lot of fun as well. For those of you watching live, stick around for our after show. But for Maz, Serena, Dina, Jen, Will, Siri, and Angela is still back in our green room. I'm pulling her in. Her blackness is right there. I'm going to go ahead and signal the all clear, and we will catch you guys next time. So good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for tuning in to the Stormfront Freaks podcast. You can watch our bi-weekly show live on youtube.com/StormfrontFreaks and download the audio version on your favorite podcast player. For links to our Patreon team of exclusive benefits, show notes, past shows, new videos, merchandise, and more, visit our website at stormfrontfreaks.com. While you're there, check out our interactive chaser radar from our friends at zoomradar.com. If you'd like to contact us with questions or make comments about the show, shoot us an email to questions@stormfrontfreaks.com or follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Search for Stormfront Freaks. We'd love to hear from you. Join us next time and tell a friend about the Stormfront Freaks podcast.
Sweet. Hey, Will and Siri, you guys were awesome.
Yeah,
well done.
nice job.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, thank you for
So
joining
good.
us.
You guys
That
are
was
the
fun.
best.
Have you guys have you done anything like this before? Do any kind of a podcast or show or online stream?
So I've spoken with like reporters for doing like news articles and stuff, but this is my first time doing like a podcast.
Oh,
Like
Cool.
CNN?
Whoa.
Like
No.
CNN,
Oh, we're honored. That's so exciting. Thank
Siri,
you for
how about
coming on
you?
with us.
Yeah.
You done anything like
This
that?
would be the first podcast.
Really?
I had an opportunity for the reporter, but I didn't follow through. So
Oh,
That's
we're
awesome.
glad you're here.
Yeah,
This
we
is
are
so
honored.
wonderful.
All right.
Honored to
Well, I'm
have
glad you
Awesome.
followed through for us.
I know. Yes.
Yeah, we nailed it down. I mean, we how long have we been chatting back and forth for? Probably most of this year, probably early
Couple
in the year
months,
is when we
yeah.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Tried
That's
to nail
funny.
something down this summer that didn't work.
Oh, really?
and
That long?
yeah, we got something now this fall. So you guys are awesome.
Wow.
And we've had a
Congrats on
ton
Twisted.
Thank you.
of people
Yeah.
ton of people in the chat talk like you guys chat. You're talking it up tonight. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are
It was
talking.
busy. It was fun.
You know, it would be fun though to get these guys with Cam Crosby with the Paratwisted. Paratwisted and twisted.
That's true. Yeah. So we had
he's kind of like
Will and,
that was a whole thing.
yeah, Will and Siri. We had he's a storm chaser, but he's also a paranormal investigator. And he does a lot of video and kind of film work on his own, but he's actually doing a series on severe storms and tornadoes that have hit, like haunted houses and haunted hospitals. And yeah, it's a whole new
Wild.
thing. Halloween edition of Twisted you could add to.
Ooh.
We're gonna like duct tape Brady and take him down to the basement of an asylum. That's like, yeah, we're gonna take him. I think he's listening too. We're taking you, Brady.
Yes.
Yeah, so Alina says an amazing game, so we got to have amazing conversations. Brady, who's one of our co-hosts, Stormcat 5, he says we need to play this. So I agree. We need to stream us playing that. That should be a lot of fun.
Sounds like a drinking game.
Oh, definitely.
saying.
Oh, totally. Like I'm totally going into that tornado with my little pickup truck.
Do that one.
Do
Good
it.
one tonight.
Orange Crush.
All right, guys,
So-
I'm
We need an
out.
orange crush.
Cool, Angela. Thanks for jumping on. Get some sleep because I know you got to get up early.
Thanks, Angela.
It looks
Bye.
See you,
nighttime
Angela.
where you are.
Bye.
Yeah, it's been
All
a
right.
long week with Christine.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's been
Cool. So,
crazy.
Will and Siri, any
wiped.
parting comments or words you want to behold
I'll
on the
just
people
say-
that are still hanging out?
Yeah, I just say, thanks for watching, thanks for playing, and this was fun.
Oh, thanks for being
What,
here.
what's the you talked about your
Great.
community, which I know is pretty big and a good group of people. How can someone join the community, the Twisted community?
So if you're on Roblox, we have a little Roblox group that you can join. I think we've got 85,000 members in there,
Oh
and
my gosh.
we also have a Discord server with I think closing in on 40,000 members. So we're mostly active in Discord. So if you want to really get engaged with the community, that'd probably be the best place to do it.
Cool.
Nice. I love
We
it.
just
So
I
cool.
know Brady just helped set up with I think Carly helped set up we're back on Discord. We were on Discord at one point and I just didn't know how really to best utilize that. And so we ended up dropping it and we opened up a old person's Facebook group because I guess that's what an old guy like me does. It goes back to Facebook. Goes back to good old Facebook. But here's the point. There are more people in Facebook groups at least a year and a half, 2 years ago than there were in Discord servers. I don't
At
know if
least
that's
it's not
still the
MySpace,
case.
right?
But we're now on
Yeah.
Discord. So Will and Siri, we're hopefully we're joining the party.
Nice.
I love it.
So
All right.
and Brady said only in the 707 helped set it up. So thank you to only in the 707.
Yeah, thank
He
you.
says, "I got you, freaks."
Nice.
Yes, you
so
do.
awesome.
Good, thanks.
So anyway, all right. So again, Will and Siri, you were awesome. Thanks for your time. We'll upload the audio podcast, all the potty.
Potty
Yes.
So all the
Yeah. Thanks,
podcast
Jen.
players this weekend, and I'll post that stuff on our Twitter and copy you guys or tag you guys on it too. So you're at least aware.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. You guys have a good night. That was fun.
Yeah.
Good night,
Yeah,
guys.
you too.
Guys.
All
All right.
right.
See you, chat.
Bye.
Thanks for